we're all over the place. And would you believe what happened? It started to rain, and it's throwing everything all to cock. So I don't even know if you can see me or hear me. I've got no idea. I don't even know if anyone's in the chat, because I had about 13 people in the chat, and now it's all gone to pot. So I think, is that Fish Diaries? I think I've got you in. It's just you and me at the moment. I had loads and loads of people in there, but I hit a button twice. I should only have hit once, and it threw everything to cock. And the rain's on, so everything's getting soaked. But there you go. I was so organised as well. I was sitting here, everything was fine, and I just happened to hit a button twice. Right, so give us a wee second, and I'll see if I can just do a couple of wee things. There. Okay, right, okay. Mark, thanks very much. I hope you can hear me and see me. I'm not sure if you can or not. It was fish. It almost was a one-to-one session there. Right, just let me check. Can you see me and hear me? Guys, how you doing? Even everybody, you've popped over. Mark, thank God for Mark, who has just posted a link, a new link. Can I get that up there? There you go. A new link in the old chat. Coming in loud and clear. Okay, that's good. Everything was going fantastically. I was sitting here, thought, no problem. Started the intro and everything, and then I hit go live, and because it didn't automatically light up, I hit it again, and then it went live and it stopped because I hit it twice. So anyway, I think we're in here. I think we're all back. I think we're up and running. Now I have to say that just see if I can get rid of that. Yeah, I know, Nick. I had to quickly throw an old thumbnail up there because I had a mini catastrophe. Right, but don't worry about it. Okay, so before I start in, I've been sitting here for half an hour and it's been quite nice. The rain's starting to come down now. Don't know if you can see it or not, but the rain is starting to come down. So I may have to make a quick exit because I'm sitting out in the open and all my gear is exposed. And I've actually got my Insta 360 camera with me. Let's see if I can just make it work, because we've got lots of things tonight. There you go. So there's the Insta 360 camera. So it's working. So there's the back of the thing. It doesn't. Yeah, there's my chat. Very hard to see. But so I've got the Insta 360 camera going with it, and the idea of that was just to give you an idea of where I am, right? So I'm here. So that was all that was for, just to show you that, and I'll switch back to my other camera. Did I have a mic on there? Could you? Have some green screen. I know it's almost lifelike, isn't it? Right. Okay, so I've got another thing connected up as well, and I'm hoping it'll work. I have Caledonia with me tonight, and I do have the cable to connect to the computer. So let me fire this up, this RC Pro up and Caledonia up, and see if it works. It did earlier. I tested it earlier and it worked fine, but everything was going fine and then it didn't. And then I'll say a few hellos, but let's just see if we can get this up. Right, so if I switch over, I hope you can still hear me. If I switch over to that, you should still be able to see. Oh, there you go. So this is the connect. Oh, Caledonia didn't come on. Let me press our wee buttons. There you go. She should be coming on any second. So bear with me, right? Waiting on DJI powering the thing up, right? Okay, come on, connect up. There we go. Aha! So there we have Caledonia, right? Oh, she's got a wee bit better. There you go. So there's Caledonia's screen, right? That's Caledonia. So I'm going to send her up flying tonight, right? Oh, look at that. That focuses away. I wonder why that is. I've got the mountains set. Maybe she's just a bit too close. Anyway, so I am. Let me switch back over to my other screen. Oh no, that one. That's the chat. Right. So I'll turn Caledonia and the RC Pro off just to save a bit of battery power, because I'm not going to put her up just quite yet. I'll put her up in maybe 10 minutes, and then it might finish early. As that rain it's not coming down heavy, but it's, you know, it has potential. Look, I don't know if you'll be able to see that cloud up there in the sky. Wait, I'll see if can I reverse that? So it's look at that big grey cloud there, and that's coming towards me, right? So it's possible that I may get drenched. I was actually going to set up in the front of the car tonight, and I thought, oh, it's looking quite nice. But I think I might do that. I'm going to go out. I'm having a few weeks leave from work soon, and I'm going to take things out and do a lot of different setups. I've got an awning and things like that, and I'll try a few things to see. Right, let me turn that one. I'll go back to that. Hello, there you are there. Right, let me say hello to a few people, because you've all hopefully managed to jump over from the first chat that I accidentally hit the go live button twice. It was go live, and when you hit the go live button twice, it says go live and then it says end stream. So I ended the stream, but I quickly started a new one up. I'm getting not bad at this. It's, you know, I'm starting to get all right, and the sound should be okay. Wee cat's paw, DJI mic, so I'm all connected up and ready to go. I know. Right, so I'll go through and have a look at a few lows. Right, first of all, there's Mark. Yes, let's all do what Mark tells us. And that is, don't forget to hit live chat rather than top chat. All right, I don't know where to do that, Mark, because I've got lots of different places I could hit that top chat and live chat. I can't actually see this. The screen's a bit dull. Right, it says top chat in mine. Okay, if I switch it from, if I change it in mine, it shouldn't make any effect to you. And I go to live chat. Is it live chat? Right. Okay. Oh, and just as I did that. That one popped up right there. So Drone Time Flights, thanks very much for the super chat. Want to talk about the super chats you all gave me last week, and I will do in a wee minute. Thanks very much, and I put it to great use for tonight. I'm going to show you what I did with it, with your super chats. So I'll do that in a minute. I'll say hello to a few people. Oh my God, the people have been people were chatting for about an hour, maybe 2 hours in the old chat before I screwed the pooch. Is that what you call it? Screwed the pooch, and made a big mistake anyway. And it was just me and Fish, just the two of us were in here when I started the new one, but we're all in now because Mark did that. So hello to Craig, hello to Stevie, hello to Cyril, hello to Button Moon, hello to Mickey Moo, hello to Gaz M, JJ. Oh, and I just noticed, JJ, when I was faffing about there in a bit of a panic, my watch went buzz, and thanks very much for the buy me a coffee. Appreciate that. And the coffee that you bought me last week went with the super chats this week, and I'm going to show you what in a wee minute or two what I did with your super chats last week that you gave me last week. Okay, so hello Rod. Oh, Rose Aircopter, how you doing? I don't think I've seen you for a couple of weeks, Rose. Hope you've been all right. You know, hope you've not had any torrential, really bad weather or anything like that. Right, okay, I think that's every. Oh, Nick B, I don't know if I said hello to you, but there you go. Oh, aye, the title says 18th of June. Yeah, don't worry about that. That was just one that I had to quickly throw up to try and get things going. Al's Man Cave. Good evening, Robert. Weather up here as well. Listen, it was great last week. It's no been so good this week. It's been all right. And there's Caroline. Hi, Caroline. We are CTRC. Do you know that looks a wee bit like She's talking to me. Looks a wee bit like the control CTRL, but it's CTRC. Right. So, like the logo. Border Drone Seekers. Evening, Brian. How you doing? Do you like the green screen? I decided to stay in the studio tonight because it was too cold, and I thought I'd just put on a back screen and pretend that I'm outside. Okay, right, I think, I'm not caught up yet. John, hello, how you doing, John? Thumbs up says John. I agree, thumbs up. If you haven't, go in and do it then. Graham, evening. Robert, he says, hope you are, everyone is well. So you hope I'm well and you hope everyone's well too. I hope everyone's well as well. right? And having said that, right, Peter, you made it back. You're back early. You said you might make it back for the end of the show. You're back at the beginning of the show. Right, Peter was kind enough, remember I spoke about it last week, to send me up an Android phone, which arrived. I've been out and I've tried to use it. Few technical problems, probably my stupidity or my lack of knowledge of Android phones. I used to use Samsungs all the time and I loved Android. But about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago maybe, well, if you count COVID and because we lost 2-3 years with COVID, so it might have been a bit longer, I switched to iPhone and the Apple system. And I haven't used Android phones since then, so it could be my errors. I'm having a bit of trouble. But Peter sent me that up, and I'm going to get to some videos, do some tests with Litchi and things like that. Right, drone time flights. Hi all, hi to you. I think I said hi to you already, but I don't know. Right, we're caught up now. I think I've got everything. Oh, GOB done. Good, like it, GOB. If GOB can do it, everyone can do it. Dave, how you doing? Anything for Hamilton yet? Nothing for PC Hamilton? I presume not, or you would have said. So, there you go. Alrighty. What's this rod gun? So the wife has finally said, Robert, if you want to carry on with this nonsense, you can go out. Well, fed up in my Sunday night's round with your yap and get out. It's the sun's shining, get out and do it. Fair enough. Right, I think that's us caught up. Right. Oh, right. That's a nice one. I don't know what that's all about there, Mark. I've just noticed their PG audits. So straight away Mark deleted. I don't know if anyone saw the message, but Mark deleted it straight away. I didn't see it. And then PG audits was hidden by Mark Sullivan. So Mark hid PG as well. Right, so I suppose he's probably still watching. Hi, just me. He's probably still watching. He is not unwelcome. He has never put a complaint in against me to YouTube. However, if Mark's decided the content of his comment is enough to have him kicked, then that's fine with me. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say about auditing, because I've got a good thing to show you tonight. Right. Okay, the Maltese Falcon. Hi all, how you doing? And that's us. Aye, well done, Mark. So I suppose some of you may have seen the comment. I didn't see it. I was too busy yapping and scrolling through old comments, so I don't know what it is, and I don't really care, to be honest with you. DJ audits. No, it was PG. Apparently it was PG audits. That's what I've got in here. PG audits. So maybe DJ's told him that I can't get in there, I'm blocked, I can't get chatting. You go in and give him some grief. Maybe he did, I don't know. Don't care. Don't know, don't care. Right, wow, the sun's shining right in my eyes. I wonder if I switch over to this, is it going to make any difference? Oh no, you're just going to see, look, that is a really strong sun now. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Right, do you like this setup? You like the way I've got a mic here, I've got a camera here, and this Insta 360 X3. I've decided that I'm going to keep it. I'm going to actually buy it. It's a good wee thing. It's a webcam as well as the camera, and I've got I think it's got a lot of potential. So I'm going to keep it and see if I can put it to good use. But I can turn it off and that puts me straight back here. I didn't do it. That wasn't a very good one. I should be talking like that and then said, and then I can talk over to here. Just like that. Right, anyway, enough nonsense. Okay, so what do I want to talk about tonight? Let me tell you. Right, your super chats that you gave me last week. Thanks very much for that. I do appreciate it. And I put it to good use. This is what I did with it, with your super chats, if I can find it. Right, I had it up here. What one is it? We'll go to that one there. Oh, good. I thought I had more than that. Hold on a minute. Right, let's just have a look at this one. Right, let me go to a screen and hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. You can. Right, what I did is I purchased Drone Link. Right now, the lowest basic one, which I haven't. I suppose I could go back to the main page, couldn't I? Would that? Let me go to the main page if I click that. Maybe not. Right, let me try this. See if I can go to you know what, I'll just type in Drone Link. I had this all set up to work, it was great. Right, drone link, come on. Oh, this site can't be reached, why no? Right, if I... not doing very well tonight, am I? I just want to show you, right, there's drone link, okay. So, here's the pricing. The pricing for it is... And I'll tell you why I'm talking about this in a minute. Oh, don't know what happened there. Right, there you go. Obviously it's the hobbyist, right? The professional one is a subscription base. We don't want that. No, we don't. But it's the hobbyist one. So if we look at the hobbyist plans, right? Now, the super chats last week, I think I got 25 quid in super chats. So that could have allowed me to buy that, right? The basic one. But I thought, okay, you've super chatted me £25. So I'll chip in £25 myself and get the premium one, right? So I got the premium one because it has waypoint missions and it also has advanced orbit missions. But what it adds is it has mission previews. So with the basic one, you can get waypoint missions. This is with the Mini 3 Pro, right? The Mini 3 Pro, you can get waypoint missions. But if you go to the premium one, which I did, you can actually preview. You can fly those missions. Let me go back here. You can fly. You can plan the mission out either on your controller. I have one here, or on your computer. You can plan it all out. And then you can virtually fly it. You can fly it with the premium one. You can do that. So I thought, right, you've given me half of the cash for that for the live chats. I'll put the other half in and get the premium one. Because what I want to do is I've not used it. I've not tried it out. What I thought I'd do tonight, if this is interesting to anybody, and if people are quite interested in this, I will go ahead with it. If you're not, probably still go ahead with it anyway. Right, is that the right? That's probably the wrong one. I just want to bring up my chat so I can see what you're saying. Right. So what my plan is while I'm here is to plan a wee mission just over there, over in that field, right? Cross over the railway line, cross the river, and back here, and I'll plan it out live. I'll let you see me plan. I've never planned one before, but I'll do it. I'll plan one out. And then set Caledonia off to fly it, so that you can see if this is quite an easy thing to do. I mean, if I can do it, you know, not the brightest spark in the lamp, whatever. And if I can just, I've downloaded it, I've installed it onto the RC Pro. If I can now plan out a wee mission and fly it and it flies, then you might think, oh right, that's only what, $50 for the what one was it again? What did you call that one? $50 for the premium. Hey, there you go. $50 for the premium one. Right, now you don't need the premium one. The premium one's only there if you want to preview the mission by flying it in advance, and it's got quite a lot of other things as well. You don't necessarily need, right? If you just want the waypoint missions, right, this one will do here. But I think it's good because although we can carry out waypoint missions with the Mini 2 using either Litchi or Maven, whatever you prefer. I really like the Litchi waypoint mission app with my Mini 2. We've not up until now had the ability to plan waypoint missions. It's starting to get a bit cold and dark here now. You can see the sun stop shining. We've never had the ability up until now to carry out waypoint missions with the Mini 3 Pro. So I'm going to do that tonight, okay? I'm going to attempt to do it tonight anyway. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. So let me have a quick look at the chat and see if everybody's up for that. Is that something that you'd be quite interested in seeing? Oh aye, that's a good point. Somebody said that, right. Mac Coles has just said, looking forward to when Drone Link is out of beta for the Mini 3. Right, it's aye, it's out of beta for the Mini 3, this is the thing, the Mini 3 and the RC Pro, and the Mini 3 Pro and the RCN1, right? You can't use the RM330, that's the RC, the one with the screen, the new one. You can't use that, but you can use the Mini 3 Pro with the RCN1 and Drone Link and get waypoint missions that way. But, and it's a big but, right? Even into Bill, and ladies, there's a couple of ladies in too, Bill, so come on. What was I saying there? Oh, right. It's only for Android at the moment, right? It's iOS. I don't even think it's in beta. I think it's you can't use it with iOS at the moment. In fact, if I go over to, it tells you what are the system requirements. Okay, supported drones and devices, right? And it shows you here. There you go. iOS 11. Blah blah blah. What are we going? Remote controllers with screens, right? The RC Pro, right? The smart controller, right? The RC Plus, right? Not the RM330. So not the one that came as standard with the Mini 3 Pro. What drones, right? The Mini 3 Pro. It says here beta, right? But it's not. It's out of beta. I don't know why it says beta there. It's out of beta, right? But it's Android only. Okay. Now, it's the RC Pro is Android, all right? If you're an iOS user like I am, mainly, you won't be able to use Drone Link with your iOS, but get yourself a wee cheap Android if you can, or get yourself an RC Pro and you will be able to use it, okay? Right, so that's the system requirements. Was there anything else I was going to show you on there? I don't think so. Right, you can look that up yourself. It's Drone Link. What's the name of the thing again? Drone Link. Right, just dronelink.com. Okay, you can compare the plans, and it will tell you, you know, how everything works and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Right, so I have somewhere here. There you go. Right, so this is where I am. Right, see, I wonder if I can switch over and show you that one. Let me see. Right, I am sitting. I'm parked right here. Okay. And see that bridge that goes over the river? Let me switch over to this. Oh, what's going on? Right. That one, and let me put my Insta on. Right, see that? Oh, hey, let me try and turn it that way. Can you see that bridge? See that bridge just there? Right, that bridge that's only just a few feet in front of me. Right, that is just so you get a bit of reference to work with. That is right. That's that bridge right there. Okay. So my plan is to create a mission here. This is the Drone Link mission thingy, and I'm going to hit create in a wee minute, and I'm going to set here as my first point, and then all I'm going to do is just fly over the river, over the railway line to there, and then maybe to there, and then maybe to here, and then back. That's all. Now I've never created I've created waypoint missions in Litchi and in Maven, so I'm presuming that this is going to be, you know, a similar idea, or even the same idea. I don't know. The screen's hard to see because the sun's shining on, and it is hard to see. But however, that's my plan. That's what I intend to do, and I'm going to do it just in a few minutes. I want to check the chat first, just to see if anybody's going to say, "Whoa, hold on there, Windswept, sonny boy, before you do that, you have to think about this and that and the next thing, and don't do that the new, and wait, hold on there, bald eagle." So. Right, right, okay, where are we? Walkabout, no, it's no June the 18th, that was, I'm not going to get into it again. I had to quickly throw up an old thumbnail because I cocked up and I went live, and then I ended the stream instantly, and that kind of deleted the pre-set up, so I had to quickly create a new one, and I just threw on the old thumbnail that was there, which was from last week, all right, because it was already, it was there. So, no, it's no June the 18th. Aye, right. Lynn, hello, good evening. Angel, how you doing? And, right, there you go. Watch out for the clegg. Aye, no so many clegs tonight, and I've got a long sleeve thingy on just in case, I've, you know, because I've still got big scars from 2 weeks ago when they bit me down. Right, okay, it seems like everybody's all right there. Right, Graham's definitely interested. Oh, Crime TV, welcome to the channel. It's the first time I've seen your name there. Okay. Nick's a big fan of Litchi, especially it allows you to export to Google Earth to preview the mission. Yeah, that's my favourite part of it, although there are some glitches with that just now, Nick. It's disabled now, you can't do it, but there's a kind of workaround. I managed to do the workaround once, but then when I tried it again, I forgot how I did it, and I haven't been able to do it since. But I think with DroneLink, because I've gone for the premium one at $50, I think you can preview the missions. I'm not sure, I've not tried it yet, but I think you can. Right, so Mac's saying RCN1 and Mini 3 Pro is still in beta. Ah, right, okay, the RCN1 and the Mini 3 Pro is still in beta. Right, yeah, and it says, so the app may disconnect or something like that, right? But that's not a big issue, because if the app disconnects, all it means is that the drone will return to auto return to home, I think. So I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, the only one that is working up full in alpha is I think the RC Pro with the Mini 3 Pro. Okay. Right, Dougie, I was on the other chat, I think, fish supper down at Irvine Harbour and back up for that one. I made an error, Dougie. It was my fault, not yours, and not anybody else's, right? Bill's just got a quick question, not really relevant to the conversation, but I was wondering if you got into drones first or whether you started off in RC planes or like. Got into drones first. I was a musician playing in bands when regularly. I was playing every weekend and a couple of nights during the week. I played. I was the singer and frontman and guitarist for a band, and I was part of a duo. And I went out and I did solo work as well. And then when COVID hit, all of that dried up. You couldn't practice, you couldn't get together, you couldn't gig, and I found myself used to being out every weekend and out quite a few nights in the week gigging, and I found myself, what am I going to do now? So I've always been interested in flying. I flew gliders when I was in the army, and I did a bit of flying when I was younger, bulldogs, chipmunks. I even flew a Shackleton bomber for a wee while as well when I was a kid. So I thought, oh, I'll get myself a wee drone and have a shot at that. And that's how I get into it. Anyway, it isn't relative to the conversation. Right. So anyway. Right. Graham's asking, how do you get DroneLink on the controller? Is it an app to open? On the RC controller, you can go on, I think it's Firefox. It's got Firefox built into it. That's the standard. It allows you to go onto the internet and you just download it. You can go onto DroneLink and just download it on here. I can't remember exactly how I did, but it's dead easy, honestly. You just fire up Firefox, type in dronelink.com and then just download it and install it, and it's done. I'll see if I can actually bring the RC controller up just now and show you the wee link, the app. My button pressing is rubbish tonight. My flying drone skills will probably be just as bad. Right, so let me wait till this fires up. I'll switch over to the live screen, right? And no signal. What's going on there? Why is there no signal? Oh, there you go. Right, so so this is the DJI screen. Oh, it's gone again. What's going on? Oh, there you go. Just didn't press in. Right, so there you go. So you can see there that you've got Firefox there. You just go into open up Firefox and just download it. I also downloaded the DJI Virtual Flight there, as you see, so I can pretend I've got an avatar and use the controller to use the Virtual Flight Simulator. And there's DroneLink, right? So you can fire DroneLink up, and I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably not create the waypoint mission here. I think I'll create it on the computer on the screen, right? And I'll switch over and do that now. Right, Paul's just got a question. Paul Stewart says, hi for the birders. Don't know if you've covered this, but is the new update 1.10.4 DJI Fly locking you into max height of 120? Don't know, Paul. I tend not to update unless there's a problem with the previous update, or the new update has a feature that I don't have and I really want. Otherwise I don't update. And I don't do the update videos either, because there's enough creators do that. Gavin HR does them, Nobby Green does them, I think Darren DM Productions does them as well, and probably the Northern Irish fella, forget his name. I think they all do the updates. They'll do a whole video on it. So I mean, check their channels out, and they'll show you. I just don't do the update videos because I don't update. I don't update with every update. So. And it kind of bores me a bit. And I think if there's at least 4 creators doing it, and probably a few Americans and Australians, Canadians, and Europeans, there's probably a lot of people doing them. So, like, you know, I'm not going to. There's enough people doing that. So I don't know. Right. Okay. Anyway, so let me switch over to this, and like I said, it is quite hard to see. But let me switch over the screen to that. So this is how I think I'm going to create a. Now, if I get it wrong, I can't see the chat in here, but I'm going to hit create. I wonder if I should create. Let's see what happens. Create waypoints. There we go. Now, I'm doing this for the first time, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Right. So all right. Okay. So I am here at the moment. So let's click there and see what happens. Oh, well, hello. Right. It's created a few. I need to zoom out a wee bit. I just clicked it once there and it seems to have created a few things. Well, there's B. Let's move B to just over the river and over the railway line, right? There. That's C. Is that C? So, hold on. So that's A. It's going to go there, then it's going to go there. Then we'll make it go... Oh, God. Right, I don't really know what... C. Right, okay. And then, can we make a D? Can we add one in? And added a D. Yeah, there you go. So there's a D. Right, so I think that's, and I'll bring you in a bit closer, right? Okay, so I think that it's just a basic one I wanted, and it looks like it's 34 metres up in height, which is fairly high, and it's high enough to clear it. There's a few wee bushes, but there's not really much here that I think I have to worry about. A few wee bushes. Let me switch to the Insta and I'll show you. Right, so there's a wee bush just there, but it's only about, what, 3 metres tall maybe. There's a few, oh God, I'm going to break everything. Right, there's a few trees, but they're low flying trees. They're no high up. So I think 34, if that's I turned the mic off. It's back on now, I hope. Right, so that I think that is the altitude, 34 metres, right? I think. It looks like to me 4 waypoints. It says, see, and this is me, the first time I'm trying it out, right? 34 metres. I think that's, and there's an arrow up and down, so I think that's 34 metres height. Don't know what that means. 30 metres, is that the distance? Is that as far as it goes? Might be, I don't know. Anyway, so that's it. That's it up now. What should happen now is, I would imagine, I don't know, if I switch over to my, if I can find the cursor, if I switch over to the, oh, no signal again. Oh, don't tell me. Let me, what's going on here? Right, that's the cam link. I'll pull it out and I'll push it back in. Oh no, I've lost the signal. No signal. There you go. Oh, it just got into screensaver. Right, if I bring up drone link, I'm hoping that oh, there you go. So a new waypoint plan. So I think it's put it in there. Right, there you go. So it transferred automatically into the fly app. That's not okay. Right, so it's transferred automatically. I was hoping that's what would happen. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get Caledonia up in the air, if I can, and I'll switch over. I'll launch her the now first, right, and hope I don't get tangled up in all these flaming cables I've got everywhere. So I'll put her down in the road. Just here. I hope you can still hear me. Sure he can, right? So I've got her doing this. I'll launch her. I don't know how to start. Oh, it says ready to go. Maybe I should get her up there first, eh? Right, so there's Caledonia. Let me switch over now to the waypoint screen, right? And what I'll do is I'll put her up in the air a bit, and if I hit disconnected, it says, what does it mean disconnected? Right, telemetry unavailable. Right, can I just hit? It says disconnected again. Why is it disconnected? I don't understand that. Right. What does it mean disconnected? What's disconnected? Disconnected. Need help connecting. Oh, I don't want to go through all of that. Can I carry on? Why is drone link unable to connect to my drone? I'm using the latest version. I'm using it. Yeah, the right one. The latest drone firmware, as far as I know, aye. If you have any running in the background, if so, terminate first. Right, I don't know, have I? I don't think I've got anything running in the background. No, I don't. Right, I don't know why it's disconnected. Right, let me bring her back down. Right, manual flight. Okay, I don't want manual flight. I want to start the weak signal. Right, maybe I wasn't pointing at her. Let's try that. Drone disconnected, right, that's not good. So there's an issue straight away, right? It says obstacle voice, that's fine, I understand that. Right, there you go, new waypoint plan starting. So it should be, she should be off ski. Drone not connecting, let's me switch. Oh, it's no. So this is a bit here. Can you see what's happening on the screen here? It's telling me to wait for a stronger signal. Don't know what she's right beside me. She just doesn't seem disconnect. Doesn't seem to be connecting at all. I don't know why what's going on here, right? This isn't good. I'm pointing. Wait, I'll show you. I'm actually pointing. So I'm pointing the controller right at her. She's right there. You can see I'm pointing right at her. So it should be. She should be connecting. Please point the RC antennas towards the drone. I am. Signal improved. Try moving closer. Closer. She's right next to her. You're talking about closer. She's right here. If the signal does not improve, move to an area with fewer obstacles or RF interference. Wonder if it's because I'm right at the car. Right, let me try moving away from the car a wee bit. Right. Hold on. I'm all tangled up with the cables. Right, I wonder if that's what it is, because I'm right beside the car. Now I did a test, and normally big metal things haven't interfered before, but maybe that's why it's that's why it's interfering now. Right. Oh, she's off ski. Right. It was. So she's off. Right. She's off on her mission. That's what it was. I was too close to the car. Right. So what we'll do is. Oh God, she's not going in the direction that I expected. Right, I'm going to set the controller down now, and if I can switch to make that big, can I do that? Oh, maybe I have to do it in the screen. Right. Okay, if I do that. Right, so there she is. She's off flying this waypoint mission, apparently. Looks like she's flying it backwards. Right, running mission, it says new waypoints plan. Hope everybody's still with me. Right, but aye, she's gone pretty much where I laid out. Aye, that's pretty much it. Yeah, she is following the path, as you can see in the bottom left hand screen there. Although she's facing back, she's flying backwards. But obviously these are wee things that you have when you're creating the mission. I suppose you have to put in what direction the drone's facing and what way it's going to turn and all things like that. And I didn't, as you saw, I just quickly threw in 4 points and let her go. So she should whip round. I don't know if she's going to whip round. I don't know what she's going to do there, but we'll soon find out. Let me bring that up just there. Right, and as she gets to here, she's going to... Oh, she's still facing me. And she'll be flying back towards me. Fair enough. Right, crossing over the railway line. And going to cross over the river too. Right, aye, it's looking good, right? Has potential. Has potential. Alright, it's crossing the river. This is when you start to go, oh, you're not going to fall in that river. Right, oh, she's starting to turn now. Ah, right. Wonder what that means. Okay. And I suppose you could probably set the speeds and everything that you wanted her to fly at too. So here she comes back in. I wonder if I could switch over to the other camera. If I could switch to that one and then put my Insta on, and maybe could I show you? Here she, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see there. Here she's coming back. Right, so there we go. Don't know if you can see her on the screen or not there. Right, so that she's actually just hovering now. RTH, switch that back so you can see what's happening on the screen. Right, it says she is, right, she's returning to home now, because that's the mission finished obviously. So she's returning to home, and now auto landing, fair enough. I thought the engine, the motors had just cut out there. Right, let me get a hold of this and see if I can. Right, so she's landing. Let me get back to that and put the Insta. There she is. Right, so there she's back home. Okay. Fantastic. Right. So I don't want her to land because she's in the middle of the road there, the wee road. So there you go. Aye, just land. On you go. So I'll let her land, and then I'll move her in and I'll come back and have a wee chat with you. Here we go. Oof. Right. Let me get myself all set back up again. Turn that Insta off. There we go, we're back. Right, so there you go. As I said, I'm no the brain of Britain, and that was the first time I'd ever planned it. I ever used this drone link app. Can you still hear me? Aye, still hear me. And I'm actually thinking I've got 3 cameras at the moment. If I switch to that one, that's the Insta, it's there, and I can probably switch to last Caledonia as well. 3 cameras on the go here at the back of my car. Good grief. Right, anyway, so let me come back, not that one, let me come back to here and turn that Insta off. Right, there we go. So let me switch things down. I'll turn Caledonia off. Right, that's her off. And I will turn the RC Pro off. Expensive, very, very expensive, but a fantastic piece of kit. Really, really good piece of kit. Fantastic and then really, really good. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let me just make sure I've got things safe so that they don't fall all over the place. And I will unplug that. So I'm unplugging the Insta and I'm going to plug in the MacBook. So I've got I don't know how much power I had. Oh, I had plenty of power left. Right, so let me get the chat back up here. And first of all, let me say Angel, thanks very much for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Coffee appreciated, but it'll probably go towards paying for this. But thanks very much. I do appreciate that. Right, so about that question that somebody brought up before, Walkabout has said you just check, you can move beyond 120 in the new update, but it comes with an agreement for you to agree to. Right, I don't know what that means. Like I said, I tend not to update unless, like I said, something's not working with the current bit of firmware I have, or there's a new bit of something new in the firmware that I don't have and I won't. All right. Okay, so let me go back just a wee bit and see what the chat said. Right. Well, there you go. There's that. Nick says, yeah, Gavin HR did a video a couple of days ago. So if you want to know some more details about the new update or that update or the 120 meter lock or whatever it is, if Gavin HR's done a video, you know, go over to his channel, watch that. Don't forget to give him a thumbs up and a like, right? And tender my apologies for not. I'll maybe go and watch it and give him a thumbs up and a like as well. Thumbs up and a like, it's the same thing. I owe him a comment and I owe him a thumbs up. And Gavin, if you're watching, I'm sorry, I will do it. My life is just chaos at the moment, but I will get to it. Right. So make sure it's less than 500 metres distance unless you're tramping after Caledonia or the drone pulse swift. It was only, I don't know, was it 100 metres maybe? I saw the entire route. It was only about 100 metres. There's the mission there. I'll bring it back up if I can. So there's the mission there that I just flew. I don't know what that is. I'd say maybe 100 metres. Maybe it's about 100 metres. You know, point for here, which is point A. This point here, point A. That's where I am. Well, I'm actually in between. I'm on this wee road right here. So that there is. It's 34 metres in height. 100 metres maximum. Don't know if there's any way of telling you where it is. I wonder if you maybe click on that. Would it show you or something? I don't know. I haven't even looked at this. Oh my God! As I said, what I did that I purposely didn't come out and test it or do anything. I didn't do anything at all prior to this live stream tonight, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you, anyone who's interested in getting waypoint missions with the Mini 3 Pro and is thinking, well, is this going to be really complicated to run? Are you going to have a degree in engineering to be able to work it out? I wanted to show you that if a simple man like me, whatever it is, can come out and just click on a couple of buttons and get a wee waypoint and then throw it up and it'll go. And those disconnections, as soon as I moved away from the body of the car, I got a good connection. So that's something to bear in mind as well. There's obviously RF interference coming for maybe. Do you know what it possibly is? I've got I've got a power supply unit here powering all of this. I've got a screen monitor there, and I've got my MacBook there. Maybe the RF radiation that was coming from it was interfering, right? So, and that was it. But once I was away from the car, I just saw it connected and flew the mission. So the reason I didn't want to do it in advance, I wanted to do it live tonight for the very first time, so that there's no kidding on, no me saying, oh, this is great, me just doing it and showing you, look, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Graham, thanks very much for your super chat, do appreciate that. And how much does DroneLink cost? Right, maybe you came in a wee bit late, Fitz. There is a subscription if you want the professional one, but you don't need that. Let me show you. I'll show you again now. For anyone who has come in a wee bit late or who was chatting and missed the pricing, right? The basic one, right, is $25. It's a one-off payment, okay? You just buy it and you've got it. And the feature, I'll go back and show you the features that it has, right? So here's all the features that it has there, right? Okay, if you opt for the premium one, it's still a one-time payment. It's double the price, right? But you get a few other things. You get mapping missions and advanced orbit missions. I don't know what these are yet, but they sound really good. But the thing that I was interested in was the mission preview, right? Which allows you, I didn't fly the mission before. In fact, let me go into it and see, is there a way, how, oh God, if I just let that go. How would I do that now? I don't even know how you would fly the mission first. Is it, what's that? Find my location, that's not it. Right, so there's obviously somewhere here, I would imagine, that you can click and it'll fly the mission, you know, in advance. Was that done? Would that maybe do it? No? Right, I'm not going to faff about, what's the time? It's 10 to. Right, I'm not going to faff about too much, but I'm sure somewhere in there will be a button you can click or something that will allow you to. Well, it has to allow you to fly the mission, because that's why I'm paid the extra, the $50 instead of just the $25, to get that feature of previewing the missions. And as I say, I haven't tried anything out. This was the first time. All I did was I installed it on my phone. I installed it onto the RC Pro. I opened up the waypoint mission page, and so that it would be here for me when I came out, that I could switch over and show you. And that's all I did. I didn't, you know, I haven't tried it. So there are obviously lots and lots of features there. Like you could probably adjust the height. TFR, terrain following radar, or AGL, above ground level. I don't think it does that. Litchi does that. You can set Litchi with your Mini 2 so that it will follow the terrain, so that you can set it at, say, 10 metres, and it will stay 10 metres above the ground all the way around, no matter how the ground goes. I don't think this does it. When I was having a look through it earlier on, well, you know, a couple of days ago when I went to download it, I didn't see that. Oh God, I didn't see that feature on terrain following, right? But you possibly can when you're doing the mission. There possibly is a way, if you get the premium one, which is the one that I've got. It's possible that you can follow the terrain. I don't really know. There's a 3D planner. I wonder what that does. Oh right, that's maybe how you fly it. Anyway, I don't know. So I just thought, for those of you who have had a Mini 2 and have enjoyed Waypoint, you know, doing Waypoint missions with either Litchi or with Maven, and I'm one of those. I love doing Waypoint missions with Lassie, my DJI Mini 2, using Litchi. It's great fun. You know, sitting planning it on you can plan it on your phone if you want, or you can sit at home and plan it on the desktop, and then you can fly the mission virtually, and then you can go out to the location and just off she'll go. And it's quite good for doing things like, right, I'm going to fly a waypoint mission, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a filter on and fly the same mission, and then you can do a side-by-side comparison to see what looks best. So I like that, and I really missed that feature with the Mini 3 Pro. Now I think DJI should have put that feature in. There's no reason that they couldn't have done it. I think they do it with they do it with the Mavic 3, I believe. I don't think they do it with the Air 2S. They might do it with the Air 3 that's coming out soon. Maybe. So there's no reason that they couldn't have done it with the DJI Mini 3, but for whatever reason they don't, right? But you've got your follow, your tracking mode, and it's really, the tracking is fantastic on the Mini 3 Pro. I'm sure all of you who have one knows this. Pardon me, but now with Drone Link you can have waypoint missions too, and mapping missions and all sorts of good stuff, right? For the cheap price of $24.99 if you go for the basic one, or $49.99 or whatever it was for the premium one. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I bought it and paid for it. Well, you guys paid for half of it, so thanks very much for that. Your super chats paid for it. And in fact, with the super chats that you have been so generously putting in tonight, you may have paid for the full thing, the full premium, whatever it was, pro. I forget what you call it. I'll just have a quick look. Premium. The full, you may. I don't know. Where is that thing? Right, with the super chats tonight, you may have paid for the full thing. So if any of you would like to see a particular feature of this drone link app with the Mini 3 Pro, or would like to know more about it, or want to know specifically, or want to see me doing something before you spend $50 buying it, let me know. When this live stream ends, it will turn into a video through the magic of YouTube. Miracles of YouTube, and then you can leave comments. So you've paid for the app, you know, pretty much, so it's your app as much as it is mine. So if there's something that you want me to, if you're thinking, yeah, I want to buy, but $50, I don't know, does it do this, does it do that, let me know in the comments, and if I can work out what it is that you want me to do, I'll come out and do it, put a wee video up, and that way it'll give you a better idea on whether you want to buy it or not. Right, so that's really pretty much it. So I think apart from the glitch at the very beginning when I hit go live and then end stream like that, and I had to start a new one, I think everything went well. Let me have a wee look at your chat and see if there are any, because I probably missed hundreds of questions as well here. Right, I don't know who it is that you wish did ordnance survey maps, drone link or literally, I don't know how that would help us on a waypoint mission. It might, maybe drone link does, maybe that's a thing you could overlay OS maps onto it, I don't know. Well, yeah, Graham Diesel, yeah, thanks. Yeah, it fell off and the battery popped out, so I lost my internet for a few seconds, but we're nearly finished anyway, so I'll just set this here. So I should be back. I should be back there. I don't know if you can hear me or see me. I'll say, am I back? And a wee question mark. Am I back? Right, I did disconnect, but I should be back. If I'm not, then I'm not. And I don't know if I'm back or not, but anyway. Oh, I'm back. Right, as I was saying, I don't know if that came in. This is my internet, right? I had it balanced up on the car ledge and it fell off and the battery popped out. So that's why I buffered, and that's why I completely lost the internet. Managed to connect it back up there. Right, we're almost finished anyway. Got a couple of minutes to go. So I think I said everything that I needed to say, and thanks. As I've said, petrol, yeah. Graham, thanks for that. Right, Owl's Man's Cave obviously. Be good if you could do a video on the app once you get to know a bit better. Absolutely I will. Once I've worked it all out and worked out, you know, how to raise the height, lower the height, do this, that, the next thing. Yeah, I'll absolutely do a video on it. Like I said, this was the first time I was trying it out tonight, so Donut, I'm back. Oops. Yeah, I know. Have to be. I thought it was. Listen, it lasted 56 minutes. That was not bad before I dropped it, or the wind blew it off. But okay, so that's it. Well, it's only 58. Is my watch stop? I've got a minute to go. Right. So there. Oh, Swanland. Hello. Haven't said hello to you. Right. So. That's it. I've got a couple of weeks annual leave coming up very, very soon, and I intend to get out and do more than just a Sunday night live stream. I might just do impromptu live streams whenever, so watch out for those. I might just, because I'm going to be getting out and about, and I might turn up in an area and think, I'm just going to do I'm Brian. I'm going to do a live stream here, and I'm going to be doing quite a few more videos. So thanks for joining tonight. Thanks for the super chats, everybody that gave me them. Don't forget, please, give us a wee thumbs up on this live chat. I think it helps the algorithm. I don't really know. Sean Geeks Vanna says it does, so I'll trust him. So if you haven't yet, a wee thumbs up would be awful nice. If you're not subscribed and you fancy it, subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything. Just hit that subscribe button. I'll see you during the week in some videos, hopefully, and I'll see you hopefully as well next Sunday night. Thanks very much, and I'm out of here.